The market is moving like it normally does. Price goes up, price goes down. Nothing looks particularly unusual until this shows up.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
A big trade. Just like the name suggests, a big trade represents an unusually large execution coming from a single participant or institution. Green big trades represent buy-side executions that exceed the volume threshold defined by the indicator. Red big trades represent sell-side executions that exceed that same threshold. And it's important to understand one thing. We're talking about the volume of a single transaction, not the volume of an entire candle or any other aggregated measurement. So, what makes BigTrade Sweep different from traditional volume indicators? Most volume indicators focus on total candle volume, making it difficult to see what is actually happening underneath the surface. Order flow helps traders see buying and selling activity inside each candle, but footprint charts can be hard to read in fast-moving markets. That's exactly why BigTrade Sweep was created. By isolating unusually large executions, BigTrade Sweep helps reveal where aggressive liquidity is entering the market and provides a clearer view of real-time buying and selling pressure. So how are these bubbles, or big trades, actually formed? As price moves, thousands of transactions take place between buyers and sellers. That's simply how markets work. For example, you might see a buy execution of 35 contracts. At first glance, you may assume that's 35 traders buying one contract each, but that's not what happened. Those 35 contracts were executed as a single transaction, and if you look at a tick chart, you'll notice that all 35 contracts were filled virtually at the exact same moment, often within milliseconds. Now, the important question becomes, how should you react when a big trade appears? Let's say you're trading and a large buy-side big trade shows up. You assume institutional buyers are stepping in, so you buy along with it. And then, trade fails. Later, another big trade buy appears. You buy again. Same result. The next time it happens, you decide to do the opposite. Instead of buying, you sell against the big trade. And that trade fails too. The same thing happens on the sell side. A large big trade sell appears. You follow the selling pressure.
Bruh.
The trade loses. Next time you fade it and buy instead. Still wrong. So what's the problem? The issue isn't that you're making bad decisions. The issue is that you're making decisions before understanding the intention behind the big trade. That's why BigTrade Sweep focuses on two primary signal types: trap and continuation. Let's start with trap signals. Suppose a large big trade sell appears, but instead of continuing lower, price immediately reverses and rallies by a user-defined number of ticks. That tells us the sellers failed to push the market lower. In other words, they may have been trapped. When that happens, BigTrade Sweep generates a trap signal. The opposite scenario creates a continuation signal. A big trade sell appears. Instead of reversing higher, price continues lower by the required number of ticks defined in the settings. This confirms that sellers successfully drove the market downward and remain in control. At that point, a continuation signal is generated. In real trading, BigTrade Sweep provides much more than just individual signals. Take this example. Price has already made a strong bullish move and then begins consolidating into a bull flag pattern. This is one of the most widely recognized continuation patterns in an uptrend. During the consolidation, multiple big trade buy bubbles begin appearing inside the pattern. That suggests aggressive buyers are still participating, and that bullish pressure remains active beneath the surface. As a result, I decide to enter a long position when price breaks above the flag, using the most recent continuation signal as additional confirmation. As the market continues moving higher, more big trade buy bubbles appear. This tells us that aggressive buying activity is still entering the market and that upward momentum remains intact.
Join the NinZaFamily forum to stay connected, ask questions, and explore ideas with our team and other traders. There's a lot more waiting for you inside. Links in the description. Thanks for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss our latest content.